Hello everybody and welcome to Psych of Emotion. Here we go, online. We completed spring semester online and now here we are, fall semester completely online. It's cool, I think, knowing that we're going to be online. We're going to be online for the whole semester. It's given me opportunity to redo the course almost in its entirety, maybe other than the lectures, but to redo the course in its entirety so it better fits an online format. I want you to take a chance to go through the syllabus. I know I don't want to go through the syllabus in its entirety, but I do want to tell you a little bit how we're organized for online. So excuse kind of the weird situation here as far as my stance and posture. But really, the syllabus page, you can check that out. It has all the information you need. But really, where it's all happening is in the module section. And I've tried to lay it out very clearly. So we got video lectures, which is going to be our lectures in video format in their entirety. And then the assignments that are tied within Module 1, which is Lecture 1.0 through 3.x. Now, what I want to say about the numbering system, if it's a whole number, 1.0, 2.0, then it's a direct correspondence to a chapter in the book. But if you have something wacky like 8.1, 8.2, and when we get to lectures 8 point whatever, any point 1, point 2, point 3 are lectures that I've brought in that's material that's above and beyond the book, right? So that's kind of how you designate those differences. Now, what else we're going to have? You got your assignments, right? And then we're going to have a quiz. So we're going to do quizzes in this class, and these are going to be online. They're going to be timed like 2 hours, which is double time. Quizzes are going to be about 15 to 20 questions. Largely, they will be multiple choice, probably in their entirety. There might be an essay question, but you'll know ahead of time on that. And there'll be a window to take the quiz, so it'll be like a 24-hour window. So there's a couple things I'm counting on you guys, and we're going to talk academic integrity here for a minute. It's open book, it's open note, but that's pretty much the extent of it. I don't expect you to go anywhere else or get at any sources. If you have 2 hours, right, you start taking the quiz, it runs, and there's no stopping it, there's no pausing it, none of that silliness, right? And I'm trusting you guys not to put questions online or seek your answers online. Stick to the course materials. You got the book, you got ample lecture notes that you can take, etc., and are available to you. So that's how we're going to do the quizzes. Now, what comes next? Well, you see lecture PowerPoints for Module 1. So these will be the actual PowerPoints that are shown in the lecture. So you got your choice. You can do the video, you can do the PowerPoints, you can watch the video initially, you can study from the PowerPoints, whatever you want to do. And then we'll have discussion boards. So you can see one of the first discussions then will be emotion and stimulus avoidance. And I'll be talking about these throughout the video lectures. So the small amount of rewriting I did for the lectures in this class was really to include references to the assignments. By the way, in case you're wondering, this is Penelope, and Penelope loves doing this, right? So she's going to be joining us frequently during the lecture. Sometimes she just curls up and goes to sleep here. She digs this for whatever reason. I don't know. So that's Penelope, and she's going to help us out throughout the course. And you can see then Module 2 is not a lot different. It's going to be lectures 4.x, which means 4.0. If there's a 4.1, it's going to be 4.1 through the 5s, right? And then you'll have the video lectures, again, the assignments, and notice there'll be 3 homework assignments, the quiz, and then the lecture PowerPoints. So there may or may not be a discussion board. It depends. There may be 3 assignments during that period. There might be 2. Assignments will be split into individual and group assignments. So there's going to be an opportunity for both, and so you can check that out. It will say, right, in the assignment, right, whether it's an individual. So you guys know how to negotiate that. You're familiar with Carmen by now. So that's the way we're going to operate it. That's the way things are organized. I don't know what else to tell you about that. Let's look at assignments for a minute. You can see there's 2 discussions that are set up already. Look for more. It's delineated in the syllabus. I'm still working on stuff because this all had to be redone. It's been redone for 4 courses, so it's just a lot of work, let's put it that way. So Now there will be a paper in this, and this will be an individually written paper, and you'll have your choice: emotion in the workplace, emotion in relationships, emotion in research, emotion in art, emotional intelligence. The paper prompts are spelled out down below if we scroll down. I'm not going to do that now. And the due dates differ. A reason the due dates differ is I'm trying to link the papers to the lectures better than I've done in the past, and I think I've got it this time, right? I don't know, 7th or 8th time I've taught this course, so I should be getting a little better at it maybe. And also it eases the grading burden on both the course assistant and I. So she will be grading some assignments, I will be grading others. One thing that I will do with the course assistant and I will never grade on the same assignment. So if she's doing homework 3, she's going to do all of homework 3. And if I'm going to do homework 4, I'm going to do all of homework 4. So it increases the reliability. If there's a gross difference between the way she and I grade, then we can make adjustments for that on an assignment by assignment basis. But that's basically how the course is going to operate, right? So I think a great plan is read the text before the week. So read that chapter in the text. It's 10 chapters. It's a good book, Social Psychology of Emotion. Love this book, and I'm a social psychologist, so it really is, kind of in line with my perspective. But that being said, we can discuss other areas as well. So you'll see there's a section, emotion and psychopathy, for example. We'll talk about therapeutic interventions as far as emotion to a certain extent, but it really is kind of a philosophical and social psychological approach to the course. So enough said. Negotiate Carmen and check it out. Let's go one more thing in the syllabus section. We will have a live Zoom session, and so you can come to the Zoom session. I don't know where the hell I put that. Okay, there's a suggested workflow. Attend weekly Zoom session at 4 p.m. Now the Zoom session is optional, right? So you don't have to join the synchronous Zoom session. We will record it, and in the Zoom session then you can look at it later. What I want to do in the Zoom session is ask you questions, and I want to discuss the assignments. So that really is it. I don't lecture in the Zoom session. We'll have video lectures, Carmen via YouTube for you guys, so that'll be available for you. So go ahead, you can see everything's pretty much laid out. The due dates are pretty straightforward. Discussion, when we have discussions, they'll be due on Fridays, and if it's a two-piece discussion, a post and then a response, then the post is always on Wednesday and the response is due on Friday. That'll be delineated in each individual assignment. Quizzes will be done Sunday 11:59 p.m. So quizzes will likely open up Saturday at 9 a.m. and they close at 11:59 Sunday night, right? So it is like what is that? 24. It's about a 36-hour window, if you will. Maybe not that. I don't know. Forget the math, just figure it out. And then homework will be due Monday 11:59 p.m. Mix of individual versus group assignments. So that's how the course is laid out, and I'm anxious to get started. So you guys, I miss you already. You know, if you've taken a class with me before, how much I love the classroom. I love doing that thing, and we're just going to have to make do because this pandemic is nasty. It's bigger than the bulk of us, so we just got to adapt. You know what Darwin said? It wasn't survival of the fittest in Darwin's speech. It was survival of the most adaptable. So those of us who adapt, we survive. All right? So on that happy note, welcome to Psych of Emotion. Check out your syllabus page. Know what's ahead of you. Not all the assignments are completely written yet, so it'll be unfolding, and I'm going to be trying to stay 2 weeks ahead of you. So that's my goal. Anyway, take care, and I'll talk to you later.